Hey guys, welcome back to another Mesh Network Previously Technicals. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and head on over to the free Mesh Network Telegram group. Links are all down below in the description. But we look at gold US dollar, we look at the monthly chart. So straight off the bat, we're seeing this area around 2000, which has been a very important area of supply and demand on gold over the last few, just in general, really. Like we're saying, price has not managed on the month. This is obviously a monthly chart. We've not managed to get one closure above that 2K range yet. So as you can see, price came up, traded above, didn't manage to close on the monthly. Traded above, didn't manage to close. We've seen the size of these wicks to the upside. Same again here. Didn't manage to get no closure. We were trading. We did actually trade for 2 months. So we had 1 month of trading above, 1 month of trading above. We actually traded above that 2K region for 2 months this time. But as you can see, we've got this tweezer top. We've got these long wicks to the top and both closures below that 2K area. So as you can see, we printed out a triple top on the monthly chart here. But as mentioned, we do just have to keep an eye on like this range though. So we've had this, as I say, this is a monthly chart as well, guys. This is a monthly chart, and you can see once we're establishing resistance to that 2K, we pull back into this area and then we trade within this big range. Obviously, as mentioned, this is a monthly chart. So this has taken a long time to occur, but then we've seen this big downward move, broke out of that range, but immediately came straight back inside. And then obviously not managed to close outside the top of that range, that 2K area. But I'm expecting once price, if we do start to see, if we see a closure outside that 2K area, then we will see obviously a lot of movement to the upside. But until that happens, we can't really comment on it. We are on the monthly at the minute. Like I say, but with this structure, price is still, we've broken down and we closed below this area of structure, but this previous higher low is still intact. So we're still bullish on the monthly at the minute, even though we're starting to see obviously this pullback and resistance established at that 2K area. So on into the weekly. Once again, monthly, technically bullish with this lower high still intact. So we're still bullish on the monthly. If you go down to the weekly, we look at the weekly now, prices started to trade bearish. As we see there, we have this previous area of structure, and then so obviously this higher high, higher low, started to create this higher high, this channel running upwards, and then once we broke that, came to the downside to retest this weekly channel of prices being respected. We see this little channel of price has been trading up in the last few weeks. Obviously, price came down, and once we started to break out of this channel, and it's starting to, as you can see, it's starting to give us this bearish structure along with this retest of the previous structure and that previous supply and demand area of 1940. So at the minute on the weekly chart, as explained, we're seeing like 2 weeks of indecision. So once we got this break to the downside, we got that nice bearish engulfing, that bearish engulfed that previous candle. We had that closure, and then we had a little bit of indecision on this candle, and then last week's candle was closed out a little bit of indecision, but we're starting to, by the looks of it, we could be coming up to retest this area once again before heading down. So on the weekly, we're bearish. On the daily, so on the daily, as you can see, that move we talked about, obviously, once price broke out of this trend line that we've been establishing, gave us a retest of that area, and then a third leg extension. And then we broke this area of structure where, as you can see, support broken. So support's broken to the downside, and it's now acting as resistance. So you see all these wicks to the upside. This is on a daily candle, daily chart, sorry. So we see all these wicks to the upside. at 1940. So it's looking now like price has gone bearish and 1940 is starting to maintain as resistance, which, as you can see by this box here, this is that area of consolidation. So we're starting to see price come up and retest this area of consolidation. I'm just waiting to see if price can maintain these areas. So we could see a bit of consolidation within this area before 1900 area, retesting it, and then starting to head down. Potentially, well, that's the thing with gold at the minute. With our main TPs, we've got to be realistic in the sense that we've had a lot of choppy price action, but just going off obviously this 194, this 1900, this flat number, we see price broke, established support, broken back through it. Then we've seen it establish support again. We've got support, so we could see another retest of this support before heading back up and consolidating within that range. If failing 1900, establishing support, we could see a break and retest of that area, say down into 1870 or potentially down to 1820. But once again, just be very careful taking these trades, guys. As you can see, very choppy price action. I've not been trading gold that much over the last few weeks, just due to the choppiness of it. But yeah, I'll be waiting to see if 1900 breaks and establishes resistance at that area. Then I'll be looking to take sells down into this 1820 area. As we can see here, once we broke that area, got that little bit of consolidation, and we broke this area, and we can see all these imbalances, all of these gaps all the way down that need to be filled. So there is a potential for gold to start to break down through this area and then start to come down, fill all of those imbalances to the left, as you can see. So that's what I'll be waiting for on gold. I'll be waiting for a break and retest of the 1900 area to take sells down into here. Other than that, guys, I won't be looking much on gold. I'm looking for obviously waiting for all this consolidation to break and the indecision to break. But yeah, get yourselves over to the Telegram group. Description's all down below in the the link's all down below in the description. Where we update our technical analysis through the week. But that's me outlook on gold.